Hey guys, welcome back to Azure Every Day. I'm Adam Jorgensen with Pragmatic Works, and today we're going to talk to you about how to know if your data is deceiving you. I know you guys have a very close relationship with your data. You don't like to think your data would lie to you or go behind your back, but sometimes it happens. We just don't really know every time. And so how do we keep that from happening? Well, because this is Azure Every Day, we're going to talk about how the cloud actually helps us from doing that. And so the first way is we have to check our assumptions. So based on the calculations and how things look, so we want to use things like Power BI and keeping our data very accessible in the cloud for our organization, because the more people that use that data, the more people are going to find challenges and problems with it. The second way is we want to give our data more context, and a lot of times that means combining it with other data. So when you look at marketing data just as marketing data, or when you look at sales data just as sales data, you can get a little myopic and you can, maybe make some assumptions that aren't necessarily there. By combining that data using something like Azure Storage or Spark, giving the business the ability to analyze their data a little bit more effectively, you're going to get rid of some of those biases and kind of require everybody to talk and communicate a little bit more about their data. Last but not least, we want to give the business their data back, and we do that by getting them to collaborate and defining what their truth is about their data. And we talked about giving it context, but also about removing biases. And by putting the data in the cloud, making it available through things like Power BI, HD Insight and Spark, or even just tools that can connect directly to Azure Storage, we can use things like Azure SQL Data Warehouse, Azure DB, Cosmos DB. Once our data is in the cloud, getting it to talk to each other, getting our data to collaborate and integrate a lot more effectively will help the organization do the same thing. Part of the reason that that doesn't happen and the reason our data deceives us so often is because it's very hard to make that happen in a traditional on-premise environment. Once we bring the data to the cloud, to all those services that naturally work with each other, everything gets a lot more accessible. We still have to do some work, but it's a lot more accessible and a lot more straightforward. So we'd love to talk to you about how we can help make your data more credible, more reliable, and your organization more data-centric. So let us know. Click on the link below. Thanks for watching Azure Every Day.